Hello, dear friends of the channel. For today's video, we're going to review the One Piece live action released by Netflix this summer through the eyes of someone who reads the manga and watches the anime. We will divide the video into 3 parts: casting, production settings and special effects, and the narrative plot. Don't worry, it will be a spoiler-free video. Are you ready? Considering that we're talking about one of the stories with the most cultural impact worldwide, it would always be very difficult to choose actors who would represent these mythical characters well. Despite there being some less successful choices in our opinion, regarding the main characters, Netflix hit the mark. Jacob Gibson as Usopp and Junior Machenu as Zoro are very good. Taz Skylar as Sanji is excellent, and Emily Rudd as Nami and Iñaki Godoy as Luffy are exceptional. In addition to all being young and relatively unknown, they all share a passion for One Piece, and the fact that they know the story well, just like us, greatly helped in their portrayal and how they approached their characters. We also highlight the way they committed to their transformation. We give the example of Taz Skylar, who, to portray Sanji, actually learned to cook with chefs from different kitchens around the world, but also underwent intense physical training to learn Sanji's fighting style without using his hands. Finally, we only make a reference to Vincent Regan, who plays Vice Admiral Garp, an important role in the narrative, although a character that should only appear later, but we'll explain that later. We also know that, for the 2nd season, actress Jamie Lee Curtis, a self-proclaimed fan of the series and an Oscar winner, wants to play Dr. Kuroha, a fundamental character in the introduction of the 6th member of the Straw Hat crew. As you can see, this promises a lot. This series had the advantage of cooking for 6 years in production, having the original author of the work, Eiichiro Oda, as an executive producer, and being funded by Netflix. Therefore, no effort or money was spared in recreating the One Piece universe. The studio responsible for production was Cape Town Film Studios, located in Cape Town, South Africa. And what was the end result? As fans, the attention to detail and the grand and complex settings, such as Logtown or Baratai itself, are incredible. We can confidently say that Netflix successfully transported viewers to this world. All the iconic places and settings we know from the manga and anime were transformed into real places and settings without fans noticing the difference. And that is the highest praise one can give to the production of this series. Regarding CGI and special effects, it was a challenge, given the unique power scale of One Piece. But once again, it pleasantly surprised us, as practical effects and real constructions were used whenever possible, balanced with the use of fluid and moderate CGI. And now, the part everyone was waiting for. Regarding the plot, were there any significant changes and alterations? We regret to disappoint the most critical ones, but in our opinion, producers and creators, Stephen Maeda and Matt Owens faithfully captured the plot, considering the limitations that always exist in a live-action series compared to a manga, anime, or even a book. Considering the number of episodes, which was reduced from 10 to 8, and the number of iconic moments for fans in just this first part, adapting a total of 95 chapters, we can say that those familiar with the story were not disappointed. One of the most striking scenes of this first part was perfectly recreated, if you know, where Emily Rudd and Iñaki Godoy delivered a brilliant acting performance. Perhaps the most significant difference from the original story was the introduction of Garp early on, which, according to the creators and producers, balanced the narrative and increased the risks for the Straw Hat crew, providing the plot with an antagonist seemingly in pursuit of the protagonist. We can criticize the greater or lesser impact of some situations, but ultimately, the essence of the story is all there. We were also pleased to learn that creator Matt Owens confirmed in a recent interview that one of the most important scenes from the beginning of the second season will not be cut in Logtown, with the introduction of 2 important characters. In conclusion, we state that this live-action adaptation of One Piece is an excellent way for people who are not familiar with the story to enter this magnificent world, rather than starting with the anime, which already has over 1,000 episodes. Final note, 8.5 out of 10, and we've reached the end. We hope you enjoyed it and that you add this TV series to your watch list because it's worth it. Give it a like, leave your comments, activate notifications, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned because there will be more videos of this kind. Thank you, and until next time.